The Micra Challenge is back for another season of mighty entertainment. And if 2025 is anything to go by, we're set for an exciting year. The series continues to grow, and this year has a new title sponsor revealed recently. PRG Trailers, TrailerTek, who have been in business for over 30 years.
TrailerTek is a company that we've established in Northern Ireland from 2010, and we have recently been appointed the sole distributor for PRG trailers in Northern Ireland. PRG are an English manufacturer with a great history of supplying quality car transporters, and we're very happy to be involved with them. We thought to raise the profile of the product and get it as much exposure as possible, that we'd like to be involved with a well-known championship, and the Micra Challenge really fits the bill. Having driven one of these cars back in the day, I know how competitive they are and how reliable they are, and it just seemed like a good overall package to be involved with.
We're in our 4th year now, and to get somebody like PRG, TrailerTek coming on board, it just moves us on another level. We need that investment to help us with all the stuff that we're doing for competitors throughout the year. It's a good move, and it shows a lot of interest and support for the challenge this year.
It'll raise our profile, and it'll give PRG as a manufacturer, it'll give them nationwide coverage, a company that's heavily involved in motorsport, so it'll be another bit of exposure for them in that market. It'll certainly raise the profile of the product in Northern Ireland.
As the principal sponsor, PRG, TrailerTek are going to be on the front windscreen, so prime position. We get a lot of coverage on our YouTube videos throughout the year, and we're also benefiting from the ITV4 coverage we get on Motorsport Mondial. So it's a good position with good sponsorship and a well-known motorsport name, so I think it works well for both the challenge and the sponsor.
Bishopscourt is the venue for round 1, the race and rally stages. The competitors get a chance to cycle the track ahead of today's rally. Peter Dowds has been involved with this special series from the start.
The good thing we've seen now is we've been able to attract a title sponsor for the series now, which is really good. PRG TrailerTek wanted to get involved obviously with seeing what was available and what we were doing and the programs that you guys are doing for us, and you know, so it's all good. And still I had another phone call from somebody wanting to get involved as well as a sponsor, so it's good. You know, we can't say anything better. The guys from last year who joined in, they've come back, so you know, it's good. We have a couple of new cars coming in, as I say, through the year, so no, it's all good. Really happy. Obviously when we went round in the bike, it looked very green and mossy, and we must have gathered a bit of the green moss down the back right, because we had a full spin right round. I think we went round twice, but yeah, we didn't go on the grass, so that's a bonus, you know, and here we are, we got finished. No damage, that's all I'm happy, but yeah, slippy out there.
Peter has his brother Stephen as co-driver, and they lead after stage 1. But there are 2 brothers who will go head-to-head in different cars this year. Ben and Carl Fallis.
A lot of rivalry now in the coming weeks to come. I'm just out to learn the car today. and let him go and do his own thing. But come the circuit, I hope to be pushing him good and hard, so, and maybe beating him hopefully.
It'll be a bit of crack anyway. No, he'll go hard, and it'll be a tight task now to keep him behind.
Is it nice to have your brother here for a bit of family rivalry?
Oh, I've tried to get him in it for years, like, and even when I had the wee Suzuki, I tried to get him for a Class 9 car, but thankfully he's bought one now and we get a crack at each other.
And how determined are you to try and win this series this year?
I don't know, I have other things in the plate this year, but if she stays straight, I'll be happy enough.
Other things on the plate like what?
I have to get married.
Which means you're going to miss around later in the year.
Oh, I'll be missing, I'll be at the Lakeland.
I've been rallying for the past 12 years, and it's been just getting more and more inexpensive every year, so we tried to go back to the clubman way of going, so and try and enjoy our rallying a bit more, because it was getting very unenjoyable at stages last year where the car was not performing to the full potential, and we decided Raymond had the car up for sale, and we just bit the bullet and just went and bought it to give the Micra Challenge a run, you know.
And when you saw the enjoyment Ben got in the championship, is that what made you have a think about doing the series?
Yes, that was one of the biggest things, and he was always on to me as well. You haven't drove a rally car until you've drove a Micra, so we'll see how today goes, and I'll give you an honest assessment at the end.
Ben has his fiancée Louise McBarron as co-driver.
So 2026, we plan to get married in September, so we didn't know what we were going to do this year, but we made the decision that we'll work around it. We'll make it work. So we're out today, and hopefully we won't miss too many of them. We'll be there for most of the championship.
So even in this big year personally for you both, you're setting some time aside for rallying?
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt, it's a passion in our household. Like, we were brought up with it, so when we were given the choice, we were like, nah, we're going to give it a go. We can't miss out.
And how much do you enjoy spending time at these events with Ben?
I love spending time at them. Absolutely, it's more like a hobby now. Like, it's just, you look forward to each event and getting to see everyone and get down and get a day out, really.
And no rows between you two in this special year, I hope.
Hopefully not. We'll see what happens. But normally when I shout, he listens, so that's the main thing.
Taking residence beside the current Northern Ireland Rally champion is Jamie McLaughlin.
Oh, hey, I'm trying to get the best advice here, but sometimes that's hard, isn't it? Sometimes that's hard. I don't know how I landed today, and the boys were there with welcome open arms. Hey, get her pulled in here, and I wasn't for turning them down. Anyway, I backed her in. So.
And what are the aspirations, expectations for 26?
Have the most fun as I can. That is, as long as she comes home and she drives on the tiller every time, so that's the main goal, isn't it? I'm very excited, hey, very excited. I was hoping to have a 1400 with a bit of work done in the car, but my own fault, I didn't have a head up until Raymond missing in time, so we're out with the same engine as last year, but hey, we'll have a good laugh and a bit of crack, sure.
Jamie lies fifth after stage one, with Marcus McElwee in sixth. He's making his challenge debut.
Come for a bit of a slide and see what happens. Good day in the sun here.
And you've been living in the sunshine for the last couple of years, have you?
There for a couple of years, looking around me and coming back to this.
So you've been out in Australia?
Australia, Brisbane, 2 years, so back home now.
How was the experience out there?
It's good, big place, so back now.
There was one of these rallies I interviewed your dad. He had your car out. I don't even think he'd asked you, is that right?
I didn't know about that, and he let me know after, but he took it for a spin. So.
And what's it like driving the Micra today?
It's good. His first stage is missing there, so hopefully get it right now and finish the day.
Aidan O'Neill is third after the opening stage, but drops a place at the next, as the Fallis brothers have really got it going. Ben may have had a spin early on, but has recovered, setting the fastest time on stage 2. He moves into second, with his brother Carl out in front.
We're having a good enough run. I had a lot of grip in the front, but with no grip in the back. When we came out off the concrete onto the tarmac and just lost the back end and ended up in the grass and we lost a whale of time.
Peter Dowd slips to third and has a problem.
Just a couple of corners from the end there, I heard a bit of a rattle, and typical here, me, Bishopscourt, gearboxes seem to be a problem, but yeah, it looks like I've nipped another tooth off the gearbox, so we'll see what happens. So I've got 45 minutes, and it's a 55-minute job, so we'll see. The boys said, do you want to change when we have a spare one? So they like the challenge, and I said go for it, so let's see. We're in the middle of gearbox change here, so.
Yeah, you've got the experience, Stephen Whitford, under the bonnet there helping out.
The ex-Micra champion, Stephen Whitford, yes. Wavy said he'd have a go at it, so top man, he's the boy that knows more about the Micras than anybody, so I guess if we can do it, he'll do it.
This is shaping up to be a really good tussle between the Fallis brothers. And it's Carl who still leads after the third stage. Sibling rivalry at its best.
Yeah, it's going better than expected, to be honest. I'm actually surprised in the way the car is actually performing. So it's a good wee bit of kit, and I got a wee bit ahead of him, so I'm happy there. So hopefully he'll probably bite back in the later stages, but
he's not saying too much here at the minute.
He's not, definitely. He's quiet. He has to think where he has to make up the time now.
So what have you made of this morning so far?
Terrible. No, it's been alright. Hey, that spin this morning kind of put us off a wee bit, but hey, we'll just have to gather it back now and knock his man down a peg or two now in the first round now.
How nice is it having a bit of rivalry between the two of you here today? Drives you both on, does it?
It does, aye. You're wondering what time he does and stuff, and hey, you're pushing and you're trying to keep it clean and tidy, but hey, anything can happen.
And you want to stay out in front today?
Well, I'm going to try my best to stay out in front now. We got a wee bit of a leapfrog this morning, but we kind of had a wee half overshoot as well, so it's all down to keeping it neat and tidy. So we'll try and keep it neat and tidy and keep ahead of them.
Bragging rights up for grabs. Good luck. Ben Fallis responds on stage 4 to leapfrog Carl into the leading position at the halfway stage. Dowds, thanks to the help of former Micra Challenge winner Stephen Whitford, does make it back out and is pushing hard.
On outside. 100. Score right. And 2 right. 80. Hairpin left. And open hairpin right. And open hairpin left.
O'Neill with co-driver Ryan O'Neill is 4th. McLaughlin and Katie Wilson 5th. McElwee and John Henderson in 6th. On stage 5, drama as Ben Fallis crashes. Thankfully, he and co-driver Louise are okay. So brother Carl now takes the lead again. With Peter Dowd second, but he goes on to set the fastest time on the next stage to hit the front. And Jimmy McLaughlin finds form at the right time to move into the podium positions. What a brilliant rally this is, as Dowd stays in front heading into the final two stages.
Square left, line, don't cut. 80. One right, 40, slowing to square right, square left.
But yet another twist on the penultimate
Square
stage.
right, don't cut.
Problems for Peter.
80.
Way.
He's been plagued by misfortune in this rally.
Nothing.
Push the shaft.
So Carl Fallis is the leader once more. With McLaughlin now second. And McElwee sets the fastest time on the stage to go third. These three will battle for the main prize. McElwee really is trying, and again sets the fastest time on the final stage. That's good enough to propel him into second place. Ahead of Jimmy McLaughlin. But there's no stopping Carl Fallis, who is triumphant on his Micra Challenge debut.
4 left, so 84 left at the chevron here. Liverpool now 40 square left to a 4 right and 3 right. 40 to a late square left wide over the finish in 200.
And I was actually very, very surprised how quick we actually got on to the pace. But we had we had intermittent misfire all day, so we hemorrhaged time, a lot of time, and it was down to misfortunes to others to get the win across the line. But yeah, it was actually a very, very good learning curve, and what they're doing for the Micra Challenge is unbelievable. What do you say? Such a cost-effective way of rallying. It's a great championship. So I'm over the moon to have it across the line. I took third place this morning, and that's the God's honest truth. First place is overwhelming at the moment, so go back, reset, and go again in the circuit.
60 to a square left, don't cut.
We were leading, but we only had 7.5 seconds, and we couldn't back off, and we couldn't. Well, shouldn't have went too hard, but ended up in his lid anyway. Oh, it's great. I'm glad to see him getting a result after the season he had last year. He had wild bad luck in the Honda last year, and I'm glad he got a good result today.
It was tough. A lot of issues. It was clogging up, and alternator went, and a few different issues, but had to finish. Well, as second there in the end is tough days rallying. Good to get to the end. Come back hopefully again the next day and see how we get on. It's a good day, good track, and well run, and I will happy with this one.
I started the Micra Challenge last year, just for a bit of crack, and I come third last year only because I finished every round. I think that was pretty much the only reason, but I thought I'd give it a go this year again. So I dry all day, sore tyres and sore on the car. My front left drive was clicking away. I don't know, I was just trying to take her handy in the last couple of stages because I didn't have a spare. I had a couple spare there, but I don't think they fitted that box. I only realised that when I went to put it under, so I'm delighted. She's on the third in one piece, and that's all I can ever hope for.
So a fabulous opener to this year's PRG Trailers TrailerTek Micra Challenge. We'll see you next time at the famous Circuit of Ireland.